They want to come in here and take your season away.
Philadelphia Eagles in Detroit for Week 1 with mile-high expectations for the 2022 season. They can have those outside Denver too, you know.
Let's do it together. Let's go. Come on.
Detroit hoping not to be that team that just gives others a scare this season.
You're a tough, gritty group, man. You're a tough, gritty group.
Eagles fans feeling overconfident. Philly destroyed Detroit last year, 44-6. How they did it matters, because it could still be relevant.
This game is all Philadelphia.
Eagles 44, the Lions 6. They could have won by more.
Philly's Fight Song remix was sort of born that game. Ran more than Forrest Gump. Worked so well, they just kept on running it week after week. Didn't stop until they made the playoffs. Lions' off-season moves didn't really address their rush defense, so might still be there for the taking.
Running up the middle, in for the touchdown, Jordan Howard.
Eagles still sport a four-headed rush monster, too. Don't have Jordan Howard this time around. Miles Sanders is there, though. Didn't even play against Detroit last year. Major home run threat.
Sanders cuts back to the right. No one there. Miles Sanders up to the 40 and out near the 45.
The Eagles will test second-year nose tackle Aleem McNeil. Detroit has high hopes for his year, too.
Ryan has got to step up. He's in trouble. He's thrown to the turf by McNeil.
And of course, there's Aiden Hutchinson. He's supposed to address their issues at chasing down QBs, but he's also supposed to be dual threat, if you will.
Against the run, he's going to crush tight ends.
Hutchinson is one of several additions to Detroit's defense that should encourage Philly to stick to their bread and butter. But who else would be front and center if it's a run-heavy attack? Alex Anzalone, that's the Lions' top linebacker.
Under pressure and goes down. Alex Anzalone.
Safeties would have to creep up. Tracy Walker and newcomer Deshaun Elliott.
Play action. Garoppolo in trouble. It brought the heat, and this time Tracy Walker drops the 49er quarterback.
Under pressure, he's going down. Deshaun Elliott from his safety position with the sack.
It's of course A.J. Brown's first game in green, his first game with Jalen Hurts as his QB.
Tannehill in the gun, looking, throwing in the end zone.
Brown gives them a nice pass-catching big three. Devontae Smith and tight end Dallas Goedert are major players as well.
Goes Hurts, he is looking, he is firing for Devontae Smith for a touchdown. Complete, breaking a tackle and going in for the touchdown is Goedert.
Lions, in theory, better at pass defense than run defense. Run it a lot, and Hutchinson can't test his pass rushing skills as often. It neutralizes Detroit's other QB hunters, too.
It's a good job by Charles Harris fighting through the block, getting pressure.
Pressure coming, and he is decked and sacked. Julian Okwara, his second sack of the day.
Lions also have a nice lockdown-type corner in the making.
Play action fake, looks long. Intercepted by the Lions. Oruwariye.
What about Jeff Okudah, though? He was a recent first-rounder, only played 10 games in 2 years, hasn't played the pass well when he's been on the field. He's on the clock.
As he throws deep down the right sideline, Okudah in coverage. It is caught. Deebo Samuel, gone. Forget about it.
Knowing who to pick on is part of growing as a QB. Hurts wasn't horrible with his arm last year by any means, but he's expected to show growth. Eagles could run their way to a win, but they'd love to strike some balance. It's more dangerous and would make Hurts more dangerous.
Hurts looks, fires, complete, touchdown Zach Ertz.
How dangerous is Jared Goff going to be? Goff won't have Jameson Williams for a while, but he will have a decent array of options to choose from when he lets it fly against Philly.
Goff throws for the touchdown. Who else? Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Goff looking that direction. He finds Hopkinson. It's a touchdown. Throwing deep, has a man, and he's got a touchdown. DJ Chark on the receiving end.
Eagles defense will counter with two good corners. Darius Slay, he's coming off a Pro Bowl year.
To the 30, to the 40. Slay running away from people.
Avonte Maddox, the starter across from Slay, coming off a good year of his own.
Avonte Maddox saves a touchdown.
Goddard will test Kazir White some. He makes his Eagles debut, played the pass pretty well last year.
Oh, that ball was intercepted.
White intercepted, is it? Yeah, he did.
That's Kaiser White.
The Eagles secondary was one of the best at stopping big pass plays.
Here's one downfield, wrong page of the playbook and picked.
That brings us back to Goff. He wasn't all that bad in 2021, all things considered. Now, though, comes the pressure of improvement, just like Hurts. He's a high completion percentage guy. Philly's defense last year, prone to giving up the underneath stuff.
Nice throw by Jared Goff.
Yes.
Downfield.
Some of that underneath stuff would go to DeAndre Swift, who is a dangerous safety valve.
Dump it off. Swift inside the 40, 35-30. One man to beat. Cuts it back inside the 20, and he's gone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
If Goff throws a lot, he will face his fair share of pressure. Philly is rolling out one of the deepest pass rushes in the NFL. Hassan Reddick, another new face Eagle fans will be cheering for this week.
He pumps short and gets pounded. Hassan Reddick in trouble. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the year.
Pressure on Ryan. He's in trouble. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave.
Goff taken down for the second time today by Josh Sweat.
His ability, everybody just kind of labels him as a nose. You can move this guy up and down the line of scrimmage, much like Albert Hainsworth when he was a young player with the Tennessee Titans.
And he is set. Brandon Graham.
The line up against that group, pretty much the same as they had last year in Detroit. PFF gave them the same grades my teachers gave me. I mean, I passed, barely.
Head up! Don't feel sorry for yourself.
Game preview guy back behind the controls with you guys. I am so lucky. And so is my panel of pickers. Make sure you slam the comment section with your hot takes or hot cakes. I'm pretty hungry right now, actually. Predictions, all that stuff. You know how it works. NFL 2022 is here. LFG. Let's go, football. Did I get that right? By the way, Mark Sessler, Eric Edholm, Kevin Patra, Grant Gordon, Nick Shook, all NFL.com writers. So is MJD, on top of being an analyst and a pain to tackle back in the day. Pauline Wolf, host, left Philly, but the Philly never left her. Marcus Grant, Fantasy Live host and analyst. Daniel Jeremiah, former scout. And Adam Rank. He is to NFL media what Gotham is to Batman. Oh, I don't like Gotham, but you know that one episode where... Yeah, sure, buddy.